I left SGI in 2001 and started Service for Profit. And my initial thought was that I would be able to transfer that expertise from the technology sector with manufacturers and go out and help people in the technology sector who were interested in adding services. I would help them create services and bring them to market. What I found was that that wasn't actually true. That it turns out that most people in the professional services space were doing a pretty good job of creating services for their market. They were listening to their customers, they were reacting to their customer needs, and they were adapting by modifying their service bundle and deliverables to meet customer needs. Where they had the problem was basically tooting their own horn. They weren't really very good at marketing their services, marketing their differentiating factors, and helping the market to be aware of their offerings. So that's where I spent a lot of time in the last few years, is helping professional services organizations with those kinds of challenges. Everybody wins with well-delivered service. The customer wins because he gets exactly what he needs. The company wins because they make money and it enhances their brand. The employee and the sales rep and all the people involved in the service value chain win because basically services can't be stored or warehoused. They have to be produced new. So it provides gainful employment for lots of specialists. So well-delivered services delivered by people who know what they're doing and priced according to the market can be a winner for everybody that participates. So awareness is, does the market know your story? Does the market understand your differences? Do they know you're there? Okay, so for the smaller firm, we recommend they use blogging. It's a very inexpensive way to get their message out. And once that information is on a blog, it can be referenced with links, etc. Lots of other ways to leverage that. As they become more and more substantial in terms of market presence, the approach has to be more sophisticated. And we recommend that the mid-sized firms and the larger firms consider some kind of a regular monthly newsletter with a series of articles that cover a variety of different subject matter areas. We can do that for our customers. We can write them, or we can just manage the logistics of content that they create. For our largest customers, we recommend the use of video or even self-publishing in the book space as a way of creating awareness for their value proposition by focusing on the expertise of their providers, by creating an awareness of the worth of their services by emphasizing the value of their experts. Get a good, clear idea of the present state. How many leads are coming in? How many leads are being closed? What does the business require in terms of closed business? What's the average sale per lead? All these metrics need to be sampled and analyzed. So I guess what we would do is we would look at each the challenges, what the delta is between the present state and the desired future state, and we would come up with a customized solution that made economic sense for the company given their size and the amount of resources that are available. It's up to me to help you frame your value proposition in a way that justifies your fee structure and present that argument in a format that your customers can accept it. So I do that in two different ways. First, we use video and a variety of multimedia techniques to get that story in front of customers, to anticipate that objection and explain why you're different, why your firm is worth the extra money, or why your firm is worth engaging with. And the other thing we do is we pursue a variety of strategies to magnify the stature of your firm's leadership by creating the perception of expertise in the mind of the market. We can do that through helping them publish books, helping them with article placement in professional journals. Basically, magnify their reputation in the marketplace as an expert in tax or an expert in groundwater contamination or whatever their specialty is. That's not to say that customers are being fooled. They're not. It's very important to understand that if you don't tell your story, nobody else will. If it's okay to brag, it's as long as you're honest about what you're saying about your firm and its people. Number one, they get greater awareness, market awareness for the firm. Number two, they get a perception in the marketplace that the author of the book is an expert in his or her field, which is important if you're selling services delivered by this principle. And number three, they get a tolerance for higher billing rates. So if this person is a published author and an expert, he must be worth about 30% more than folks who haven't published a book. We consistently deliver results. We've had literally hundreds of clients over the last 4 or 5 years, and we've delivered results for almost all of them. But basically, we try not to juggle more than 5 customers at a time, active customers. And that's been a decision because that I've made because I can't split myself into too many different parts and still be effective. So that's the other reason you should go with us, because you'll be a big part of our business and you'll get a big part of our mind share. I know that if I can make a difference for them, that it's really going to have a big impact. It's not just a change in their P&L, but it actually makes a huge impact in how they feel about their daily business life.